Doctor Who and Christmas go together like fish fingers and custard. It might sound weird to the uninitiated, but if you've tried it, you're never going to look back. In fact, the Doctor Who Christmas special has become something of a British institution. Yes, we know there were flirtations with running a New Year's episode during Jodie Whittaker's run, but thankfully, that post-regeneration madness has come to an end. Last year's Church on Ruby Road was widely seen as a return to form for the long-running sci-fi series, even if the Goblin song didn't quite make it to Christmas #1. So how does Ncuti Gatwa's second Christmas offering, Joy to the World, hold up? Well, I'm delighted to say it more than lives up to its name. It's a total joy to watch. Right, now I've got that low-hanging fruit plucked, peeled, and stewing in Christmas brandy. Let's get into what I liked about this Christmas cracker. Picking up an unquantifiable time after the events of Empire of Death, the Doctor, Gatwa, is alone and desperate for milk. No one should adventure without a cup of tea first. His hunt for dairy draws them to the Time Hotel, a resort that offers its guests the opportunity to stay in any time period of their choosing, and there's complimentary milk. Perhaps unsurprisingly, upon landing, the Doctor's hunt for milk is rudely interrupted by a sinister conspiracy which, without spoiling anything, forces him to team up with Joy Elmondo, Nicola Coughlan, a lonely young woman from the 21st century, to save the day. It's a classic Doctor Who plot that'll be familiar to anyone who's seen stories like Voyage of the Damned or even Planet of the Dead. Yet what makes this episode so special is that it's written by the madman with a pen himself, Stephen Moffat, and the script's practically bursting like a greedy granddad on Christmas Day with all the tricks and treats. That's another holiday, isn't it? We've come to expect from Mr. Time. First of all, it has to be said that Moffat absolutely nailed the tone, which is upbeat, energetic, and fun. As a quick aside, it probably helps that Murray Gold's back on composer duties. Dear God, no one does Christmas music quite like Murray Gold. The moment his beautiful score started playing, I was enchanted like some poor human caught in the master's mind-bending power. It's warm, nostalgic, and new all at once. Anyway, back to Moffat. Where was I? Oh yeah, the episode's funny, sad, and just the right amount scary. It's a tricky balance for sure, but I'd argue there are few in this galaxy who get the vibe of Doctor Who quite like Moffat. Similarly, his take on the character is unarguably the best, or my favorite, at least. When Moffat writes the Doctor, he feels like a combination of your best friend, the worst person you've ever met, and an ancient unknowable god all at once. It's a perfect fit for the character, and it's nice to see Ncuti work with his material.